Hey everybody, Sarah here at the Big Blue House Homestead. Been a crazy couple days, but I'm just giving you some insight into what is going on here. As you can see, I've got trays starting. I've got some inside to bring out still. Ran out of soil quick because I left my bin sitting on my table and I was planting seeds and my cats decided that it was an extra litter box. Yeah. So had to throw that stuff out, and Brian's going to bring home some more tonight and I can get some more seeds started. I'm very behind on my fall garden. There's my Chi-Chi. But yeah, very behind on my fall garden. I've had so much time in the kitchen preserving foods that when it came down to it, I could not, at the end of the day, stay awake long enough to get other things done. I'll just say that. Yeah, been a busy couple days. But starting the fall garden. We'll do a video on what I'm planting and all of that soon. But right now, I'm just giving some updates on what's been going on. So, tons of trays, tons of seed cells, tons of soil getting ready to come home, and lots of seeds to be planted. Mama's the dark brown one. And here they come. There's the babies. All grown up. And if you look in there, I got 5 new babies. And there is that one in the back that's struggling a little. That one just hatched yesterday. I went to pull the eggs twice, and every time I go to pull the eggs, I have more babies. And they belong to Big Godzilla White Duck. But we had 6. One didn't make it. That was pretty hard on the kids, but it was what it was. We dealt with it, learned how to get past, and we still have way too many ducks. Finally getting around to cleaning up all the greenhouse mess because I don't need the greenhouse anymore, and we're going to move it to a completely different section anyway and triple the size this year because I need a really big greenhouse. Chi-Chi, stop attacking stuff. He's attacking the pool. But yeah, getting a lot done around here. Got the wheelbarrow out here in the garden because if you look behind it, everything's ready to be pulled. I'm leaving in some stuff. Squash is still doing okay. I'm going to go ahead and replant some more zucchini to get more. I've got some heirloom glass gem corn that's just starting to tassel. It did not get as tall as I wanted. I missed the mark on fertilizing like always. But garden's kind of overgrown and messy at the moment. Some of the sunflowers are actually starting the seed process because they have been up for a few days. I still have that one. That one's as tall as me, so it's about 5'4". Zinnias and marigolds still going. All of these beans that I'm growing on this trellis are doing really well, except they're weeded out. Too many weeds, so I got to get that fixed. Don't have a whole lot going on with most of the garden. It's just, like I said, struggling and being messy. So I got a lot of work that I have to get done out here to get ready for fall. Pulled all those black-eyed peas in the back, but they seem to still want to grow, so letting them go for a little bit longer, see what else I can get. Okra's suffering a little bit of damage from these Japanese beetles, but that happens. This bed, for some reason, is the only one that has not gotten extremely weedy. If you have never seen an okra blossom, that one has a little bee in it. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so I need some help identifying this. These have been growing wild in my yard since the entire time that I have moved here. I see a lot of people grow ground cherries, but I'm not sure if that's what they are. And I hear people talk about tomatillos that are wild. But you can see the little brown pods, and they have these in them. And I bit one, but I didn't swallow just in case it was poisonous, because I've heard that they can be poisonous. And they taste sweet like a tomato. So I don't know if that's just carryover or if it's something else. But look, yeah, all these beds look horrible. Ginormous mess. My favorite trellis, that's Kentucky Wonders. It's finally just done. Anything that's left will be just for seed, which is like a handful of beans only. I see a really cool shadow up in here though. Where is he at? There he is. I found him. Big giant bee. There wasn't enough to actually pick and harvest from. They're not really producing anymore. I'm getting ready to pull all these and probably replant some more cucumbers because I need some more cucumbers. Okay, all right, so the tomatoes were struggling, but as you can see, they're starting to set more fruit on the tops, but look at how horrible those look. So I think I'm just gonna come through and pull all these tomatoes. Part of my problem is that I have pepper plants in here, but you can't see them. I need to get in and just weed like crazy. I've been working on this back bed, pulling this corn, pulling all these big weeds. I'm gonna get this all tilled. I'm gonna put some more beans back here. But I've been working, it's just, I don't have enough time in my days trying to get things done. But yeah, still looks good. Nice weedy mess, but the soil was really nice and loose, so it's gonna be great to plant in. More beautiful sunflowers. This one's about, say, 9 foot. And I've got one back there with a giant bee on it. That one's about the same. I mean, they're taller than my trellising. And then you can look across and you can see that all the other ones started to open finally. Look how beautiful that is. That butterfly's just so happy. Oh, it came closer. He wants to say hello. And just as I start to walk away, I guess these two are buddies. There's a ginormous bee coming over. All right, just to give you an idea of how tall these sunflowers ended up being, that thing is probably 20 feet tall. All right, maybe 15. I'm gonna have to come out and measure it just to see. But yeah, it's got a head on it. The one next to it's already bloomed. I should be on the other side filming this. But yeah, look at that. Tall, tall sunflowers, biggest I've ever grown. All right, update on the gourds. Loofah gourds are taking off like crazy. In fact, if you actually pay attention, you'll see them up and all the way across. Whenever you plant gourds, man, you have to give them some space and some room. They will do what they want when they want to. But it's covered in pollinators. I have a few small gourds growing in there, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, just to show you the other side. Look, it's trailing up on that side, coming all the way down. I'm gonna have a hard time mowing. All right, looking at these snake gourds. I'm so excited. I finally got some. They've been struggling. I've had a lot of fruit and then they just fall off. But you can see I've got them. Lots of snake gourds. And those are probably a good 12, 13 inches long already. I've never eaten one. I've never grown them. This is the first year, but I am very excited to try this. All right, birdhouse gourds are not doing good. I've got quite a few that are growing, but I just can't keep up with the weeds over here, guys. I'm so sorry. I mean, look at this. That's actually the artichoke bed that I said over and over that I was going to weed, and I never got into it. So I don't even know if I'm gonna have artichokes this year. And the sunflowers that were here bloomed and they've already died. So we'll see. All right, and there we have the ginormous, outrageous melon patch. And I don't know how many of those you can see in there. There is a ton of melons. I'll walk on the other side and show you closer. Yep. That cantaloupe's probably getting close. I've got a honeydew, I know that is. And if you walk around, you'll just start seeing cantaloupes everywhere. Just everywhere. And then in here, I don't know how well we can see it because it's pretty well masked, but I can show you. That's a banana melon. There's another one. Got another one down in there, another one back there, another one over there. But yeah, melon patch is doing really well. It's starting to actually go into my garden. There's lots of work to do around here, guys. Lots of work. I gave myself about 30 days to get seeds started, seeds planted, and seedlings into the ground, which means I have to get to work and get this stuff done. All right, so we let the babies out. There's some. That's actually most of them, all going over to their little gated section. Hi, sweeties. But they have done really fantastic. My rooster has not been too mean to them. There he is, that ugly thing. He's not ugly, he's just got an ugly personality. So he's gonna have to go soon. But yeah, all those babies just took off. Hung out with the rest of the flock just fine. And they're all doing really, really good. Okay, and the final of what we've been up to is had to replace the stove. I've been having issues with the element in the oven in the old one. This one's a little bit taller, which makes me concerned because of the hood space that I have already. So now we have ordered a new hood so I can get rid of the microwave. But look at this. It's crazy. I have never seen burners like this. Has anybody ever seen that? Where you set your pot on and that goes down? I have never seen that before. But it's an Amana. We got it extremely cheap. Found it as a returned item. Couldn't pass it up. I mean, when you can get a brand new oven that's full capacity, bigger oven than before, and perfectly clean, so I don't have to clean it. The other one I needed to clean. But yeah, I paid like next to nothing for it, so pretty exciting. Got to get used to these dials. My other one wasn't as state-of-the-art, but I do like this. It shows the temperature as it goes up. So if I set it for 350, as it heats, it's going to count that up, and I'll be able to know how close I am to actually getting ready to cook. So that's nice. But yeah, overall, I got all that harvest put away. Everything canned, frozen, dehydrated. Took me days, but I got it all finished. So that's the good part. And I did make some beautiful corn cob jelly. I didn't want to waste my cobs. I looked up a recipe on what to do. They said corn cob jelly. If you have never tried it, it's really hard to make, I can say that. But it tastes just like honey, like garden honey. So exciting. And you can see the aftermath of the dirt pile that was on the table here. So getting things done. Canning, saving seeds, all of that. Well, that's it for today, guys. Just wanted to update you. I will be back in a few days after I start getting things going because I am very busy at the moment. But I will see you soon. Bye.